before that tornado tore the roof off her home.
My husband's like, you gotta come to Windsor Lake, you gotta move now. He goes, Alda, it's gonna collapse, get out.
As a matter of fact, Alda's son managed to look out his window, and then he saw their neighbors who were standing in the middle of their bedroom. All the walls were gone. Of course, both of those homes now have been closed off for safety.
Incredible images there. Now to the... As the roof was torn off by those winds.
We have two closets in the bathroom, and I just went down, just stayed there till things stopped flying.
Alda Doherty collapsed on her bedroom floor moments before an EF3 tornado tore the roof off her house.
This is my husband's side of the bed, it's gone. If he had stayed there, he wouldn't be there.
As debris flew through the air, Alda found herself trapped, trying to crawl to safety in the dark.
My husband's like, you gotta come to Windsor Lake, you gotta move now. He goes, Alda, it's gonna collapse, get out.
The Naperville couple rolled out of bed in the Ranchview neighborhood just seconds before those winds ripped through.
The siren went off. I pushed my husband. He went that way. I couldn't even make it around the bed to get out. Everything just came tumbling down.
Her son looked out of his bedroom window and saw the neighbors standing in their master bedroom, their walls gone.
And he just saw these people, poor people, just standing in the middle of that room, like desperate, looking to what to do.
That home belongs to Simon and his family.
I tried to open my door, and it didn't really, I felt a really big push of wind, right? And I closed it immediately, but then I immediately thought was mom and dad, right? So I just opened it.
Other residents say the tornado came so fast they made it to their basements after the twister already hit.
Within 30 seconds, glass was flying, cuts were going, our audio wire was flying across the room.
As residents digest the incredible damage that was done here, many are still in disbelief that a tornado touched down in Naperville.
What do you think? It was just crazy.
For this resident, sunshine streaming through the massive tornado-made skylight in his ceiling. His mother was one of the injured.
She got cut in an artery on her leg, so there was quite a bit of blood loss.
Jim Doherty and his family also sustained their fair share of cuts from glass and other debris.
And boom, the roof was right between us, right on the bed where I just got out of.
Your roof came down.
It was either my roof, there's a roof on our bed.
While many of these homes are still livable, others are far from it. Antoine Daudier is taking in his neighbors tonight.
We'll see. They can't stay in the house, so we'll take them for as long as we have to, and just clean up. Basically, as I said, I'm lucky.
Based on where we are standing and seeing the damage here behind us, they are saying that Woodridge, basically the epicenter of where the strongest part of the tornado touched down, rated an EF3 with winds upwards of 140 miles per hour. That is a significant tornado. The last time we had a significant tornado of this magnitude close to the city in this type of an area was all the way back in 2008. And if you remember back in 2017, we had an EF3 tornado touchdown in the Naplate, Ottawa area. The good news out of this situation is we have no confirmed fatalities and just a few severe injuries. Now, I do want to talk about last night because it was dark out. It was late at night, and being a meteorologist, we were on the air for 4 to 5 hours straight, and we saw this tornado forming on our live Doppler 7 Max, and you can see the representation here, and we're going to put this into motion, and as we do, you can see that bright ball, that reflectivity, that different value that just started just west of Woodridge, traveled south of Naperville through Woodridge towards Darien, and then continued east closer to Burr Ridge. Now, this is really interesting in the world of meteorology because we have the capability to basically see that a tornado is touching down on the ground during the nighttime hours from our radar. So what's happening here is that radar is scanning the sky, and it's hitting actual debris that is being lofted miles up into the air. And National Weather Service telling us that this debris from this tornado was potentially upwards of 10,000 feet, up to 9,000 feet in the air. So as the radar scans the sky and it's not picking up on raindrops or hail, it knows it's picking up a different substance, dust, debris, and behind us, just destruction from people's homes in the tornado. So that's how that correlation coefficient works. That's where we saw the debris ball. So we saw that tornado forming.